Number 20. The frequency table summarizes the 57 data values in a dataset. What is the maximum data value in the dataset? We need to find the maximum data value in this dataset. And this contains two columns, one for the data value and another for the frequency. We need to know the maximum amount in the data value, so the frequency is not important for us. And what's the maximum or the greatest number in this column of the data value? 14. Therefore the answer is 14. Number 21. A circle in the xy plane has a diameter with endpoints 2, 4 and 2, 14. An equation of this circle is x minus 2 to the square plus y minus 9 to the square equals to r squared, where r is a positive constant. What is the value of r? We need to find the value of r, and we have two ways to solve this. Well, at least two ways. First, we could graph. If we have these endpoints, these are the value of x, and this the values of y. For the first point, we have 2, 4, and the next one is 2, 2, 14. We can graph this, and now the diameter will be equal to this, the difference between these 2 points in the y-axis, 14 minus 4, because we know that this goes through the circle. So the diameter will be equal to 10, and we know that the diameter with this formula is 2 times the radius. Now let's replace these values, the value of the diameter. So 10 is equal to 2 times r. R will be equal to 10 divided by 2. And finally the result will be 5. So the radius is 5. Now the other way of solving this is, since we have the values of x and y, we could replace from using any of these points in this equation, and we'll find the value of r. Let's use the second point. So let's copy the equation to the square. Now we'll use x equal to 2 and y equal to 14. So 2 minus 2, the value of x will be 2. 2 minus 2 to the square, 14. 2 minus 2 to the square will be 2. 2 minus 2 to the square will be 2. 2 minus 2 to the square will be 2. 2 minus 2 to the square will be 2. 2 minus 2 to the square will be 2. 2 minus 2 to the square will be 2. 2 minus 2 to the square will be 2. 2 minus 2 to the square will be 2. 2 minus 2 to the square will be 2. 2 minus 2 to the square will be 2. 2 minus 2 to the square will be 2. 2 minus 2 to the square will be 2. 2 minus 2 to the square will be 2. 2 minus 2 to the square will be 2. 2 minus 2 to the square will be 2. 2 minus 2 to the square will be 2. 2 minus 2 to the square will be 2. 2 minus 2 to the square will be 2. 2 minus 2 to the square will be 2. 2 minus 2 to the square will be 2. 2 plus y is equal to 14 minus 9. The result to the square is equal to r squared. 2 minus 2 is 0. 0 to the square will be 0, plus 14 minus 9 is 5. 5 to the square equals to r to the square. Now we could use the square root to both terms to eliminate the square. So square with the square root simplifies here and here, and the radius will be equal to 5, which is the same result. Number 22. The measure of angle r is 2 pi over 2 radians. The measure of angle t is 5 times pi over 12 radians, greater than the measure of angle r. What is the measure of angle t in degrees? So we need to add this radians to find the angle of t, and then convert it from radians to degrees. So the measure of angle t is equal to the measure of angle r plus these radians. 5 pi divided by 12. So the measure of angle t is equal to the measure of r, which is 2 pi over 3 plus 5 pi over 12. Now we need to find the common denominator, so we can use the trick of multiplying by 4 divided by 4. This is equal to 1, so it doesn't change this fraction. And we will obtain 12 as the denominator. So 4 times 3 is 12. 4 times 2 is 8. Pi plus 5 over 12 times pi. Now we just add these values. 8 plus 5 is 13 divided by 12. That's the measure of angle t. And this is in radians. We need to convert radians to degrees. And we know that 180 degrees is equal to p radians. So we multiply this fraction, 13 pi, this is pi, I forgot the pi, divided by 12. Now we multiply this for 180 degrees. That's equal to pi radians. We cancel the pi's out, can simplify this. 12 over 12 will be 1, and 12 is 15 times in 180. So finally we multiply 13 by 15, and the result is 195 degrees, which is answer C.